Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at SeaWorld for the day to have some fun and get a sneak preview of Arctic Rescue. So how about you and I dive right in. And we're bam back at SeaWorld San Diego for the day. Alrighty, we've made it to our first destination, which is Wild Arctic. And it's the site of the all-new attraction opening up this summer, Arctic Rescue. We're getting a hard hat tour of the coaster, which is so cool. This is my second hard hat tour that I've done. The first one was West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And now I've got this one underneath my belt, which is so exciting. I'm so thankful to be able to do this. This is so much fun, especially as a coaster nerd. To be able to have these opportunities is great. So again, thank you so much to SeaWorld for inviting us out to check out this new coaster. Alrighty, I'm ready to go. As you can see, I have my outfit. Hard hats are required, as well as some glovies. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
You look so different with the construction hat on. I didn't even recognize you with the hard hat.
So today we wanted to give you another sneak peek of what's happening at SeaWorld. We have very exciting updates to show you. There was a lot of dirt last time, but you will see today we have been very busy. So to tell you more about Arctic Rescue, as well as some of the more exciting things that are also happening at SeaWorld right now, is Jim Lake, our park president of SeaWorld San Diego.
Really appreciate you taking the time to be here today to see the progress that we've made on Arctic Rescue. It's the longest, fastest, launch straddle coaster ever to open on the West Coast. So we're really excited about that. We just have a lot going on here right now, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I know that's not the primary reason you're here, but I feel like there's just all this stuff going on, and I wanted you to have a chance to hear a little bit about it. Over at Sesame Street Bay of Play, that area is going through a huge transformation, and we'll be announcing what's happening there real soon. So stay tuned for that announcement. And then right after we open Arctic Rescue, we're going to activate 3 of our big entertainment venues here on the property that I'm really excited about. Mission Bay Theater is going to have a show in it. Nautilus Amphitheater is going to have a really great show in it. I almost said it, but I don't want to say it yet. And then the one that I'm most excited about is Bayside Amphitheater, our beautiful theater out on Mission Bay. We've got a great entertainment plan that's going to be happening there this summer that I can't wait to be able to tell you all about. So we've got a lot happening here. But that's not why you're all here today. So let's talk about why you are all here today. Let's talk about Arctic Rescue. 3 accelerating launches at speeds up to 40 miles per hour on this family-friendly experience. The ride was manufactured by Intamin Worldwide and constructed by our friends at Clark Construction. And it's the only triple launch straddle coaster on the West Coast. And we're thrilled to offer this unique ride experience here at SeaWorld San Diego. So our team, along with Clark Construction, has been very, very busy with over 35,000 craft hours to get where we are today. We've got some pretty cool statistics here. They've removed over 15,000 cubic yards of dirt. So I think if you were here the last time, you saw the big dirt pile. That was a tremendous effort. They have added 2,900 cubic yards of concrete. They've built over 314 concrete pillars. And you will soon see 400 tons of steel that was used to construct the ride. When designing this attraction, the intent was really to provide a fun and unique educational experience so our guests can learn more about the issues that the animals here in the Arctic are dealing with.
It's impressive in any job despite the scale, so we're really proud of all the men and women who come out here and actually make the work happen. But what actually is happening out there right now, we'll be able to look out and see afterwards, but we're just finishing up final terminations on that 11 miles worth of cable to all the drive motors for the different launches. So you see the electricians out there just fixing up the motors, getting those finished up. Really, right at this point, we've got landscaping and irrigation going in. As soon as the rain gives us a second, we'll really get into theming and start making this thing look like the experience it's going to end up being.
And here it is. Here's the finished track work. Look at how cool this roller coaster looks. Pretty thrilling looking attraction too. It's gonna be fun. 3 launches on this thing. Here's one of the launches right here. It's driven by tires. It's not LSM or cable launch, so it's very similar. It's pretty much the same system that's at SeaWorld San Antonio, the same kind of straddle coaster. But this one obviously is the longest one on the West Coast. It's massive. It's kind of hard to tell here in the shop, but it goes like way back there and it goes way up there. Yeah, this is really cool. And what's really interesting, the coaster nerd in me, this is the first thing I noticed was these support structures are a little bit different than like what you'd typically see on a roller coaster. Usually you'd see the more tubular ones, but this is like more I-beam, which is very interesting. Intamin is the manufacturer of this roller coaster. And you know, I'm gonna put money on this one being a little bit more exciting than Manta, which is here at the park, because Manta is one of my favorite coasters here at SeaWorld, but I think this one's gonna top it. Really looking forward to this one opening up here at SeaWorld San Diego, and I'm glad SeaWorld's continuing to add to their coaster collection here. They went from like not having any roller coasters to now just like every single year there's a brand new roller coaster, and each coaster that they put in is like topping the next one. So I'm really stoked for this one. I'm glad that they're installing a launch coaster here at the park. This is their third launch coaster actually. We got Electric Eel, Manta, now this one. So yeah, it's a pretty good lineup here at SeaWorld. Another really cool aspect of the construction is that the coaster kind of sits on one giant slab of concrete. That's like, it acts as like one big giant footer, so that's really cool. And by the way, this is SeaWorld San Diego's 6th roller coaster. What a great addition. So if you notice, it doesn't really go that high. This is very low to the ground, very similar to Manta, but don't let that fool you. It's probably gonna pack a serious punch. And shout out to SeaWorld for handing out these goodie bags. Oh, so Zach is dropping stuff over there. What'd you drop? Stuff from inside. Dude, this is some of the stuff inside this amazing bag that SeaWorld gave us. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And you know what, since we're finished with the coaster part, let's check out the exhibit. Thankfully, I'm bundled up. There's a storm a-coming. And look, they even have green beans.
Black beans, green, or pinto beans, green beans.
Yeah, green. Yeah. Here's the beluga whale exhibit. Got a nice shot of Emperor in the background there. Yeah, if Arctic Rescue was a little bit taller, you'd probably see it over the rock work here. Oh, we got the bear den in here. Where Mario and Zach are trying to find the bear. Now, in addition to all of the exciting news at Arctic Rescue, they also talked about the future of Bay of Play. Very briefly, they said they're gonna be making an announcement very, very soon. Now, it seems like all the work is just happening where the water play area is and the giant like jungle gym thing. The rides here in Bay of Play are open during construction, but I'm sure they're gonna do this in like multiple phases. They'll probably work on this side first, and then when they're done with this, they'll start working on the other end. And if you want more Sesame Street, they got that Sesame Place up in Chula Vista, which is SeaWorld's water park slash dry park. They have a bunch of water slides available, and they have a roller coaster and a couple little flat rides for the kids. And you know what, since we're talking about roller coasters today, let's go ahead and ride some roller coasters. Start off with Emperor, maybe do a journey to Atlantis, Electric Eel, work our way around the park, and just continue to have a good time. Well, because of the rain, Emperor is having a little bit of a moment, but it's all right. You know, Emperor is closed, but Manta's open. So let's go jump in line for Manta. And another great thing about Manta is they're running 3 train operations today. So shout out to the crews here at SeaWorld for doing that. It's awesome. Alrighty, here we go.
Except for that.
Yeah, that was... Here we go! That was my favorite part right here. Yeah! Oh my God! It's oh, it's so good.
Quite good.
Oh, it's very good.
Why, dude? That was my favorite ride ever on this thing.
Oh, yeah,
So
that was
verdict
awesome.
on rain rides, good.
Yeah, rain rides are great.
Fantastic, man. That first launch was so punchy.
Go ahead and comment down below, how many GoPros do you see? You know, Manta was so much fun that we're doing it again. Round 2, let's go. From the rush. Feel it! Feel the rush! Feel the rush! That is just like such a solid roller coaster.
It's like super good on the pacing too.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
Like, wow, flows super good.
Oh yeah. overall great. We've made our way back towards Electric Eel. We're gonna see if Emperor is actually open because this one's running. It's stopped raining, which is good. And we're gonna check out Emperor, see if she's up and going. Because if so, then yeah, we're gonna do that one a couple times and maybe do Electric Eel if we're lucky. And I think we'll slowly call it a day. And look at this, after a brief delay, it's back open. Oh yeah, sending the first train through the test cycle. They'll probably get people in line here very shortly. Oh yeah. You gotta do that the whole ride.
I will, bet.
We all made it. Always a great time on Emperor. It's a solid coaster. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite.
So good it makes you want to tap it.
Yeah, I mean it's one of Zach's favorite dive coasters as well. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, I mean it's nice and smooth. There's not too much rattle going on. Yeah, it's a great coaster. And OMG, it started to rain again, and they're gonna probably have to close Emperor, so we got very lucky on that one. And with that, I think we're gonna call it a day from SeaWorld San Diego. So much fun, of course, having fun hanging out with some friends too. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video from SeaWorld San Diego. Huge shout out to the park for inviting me out to check out Arctic Rescue, which is opening up very, very soon. Cannot wait to check that out when it's all ready to go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from SeaWorld or some of your other favorite theme parks, because we go all over, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week. Be sure to check out the Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.